Booth couldn't believe what he was reading. He instantly began scanning the newspapers for mentions of his triumphant performance at Ford's and the glorious victory he had procured for the Confederacy.
We don't know the name of the newspapers he had. The ones Jones would have had access to were probably Washington, D.C. papers, maybe Baltimore, but they were papers in federal areas, right, under Northern control. And naturally, the opinions were terrible. And the opinions they were reprinting from Southern sources were bad, too. I mean, thoughtful Southerners realized this is not going to do us any good. I mean, we are totally beaten and now defenseless. I mean, we don't have an army to protect ourselves down in the South. The North can do about anything they want to. They can pull us apart, right? And they're going to want some revenge. I mean, naturally, revenge is not a very noble motive, but it's a very human one, right? To want to spread the pain I'm feeling to other people. And so, Booth was horrified by what he read. And, you would think his common sense would tell him that assassination it may take sort of a mad courage to do what he did, to psych himself up enough to do this with the consequences.
One can imagine Booth crestfallen upon his discovery that he had in fact been vilified by every newspaper Jones had brought him. In fact, the harshest criticisms of Booth were from the Southern papers. Booth couldn't believe what he was reading. His condemnation in the South meant a full acceptance of defeat. The assassination was being derided as the very worst outcome for the future of the seceded states. Because of Booth, they would now be forced to live in the shadow of a martyred president and claim as their own the man who murdered him. Any attempts to distance the South from Booth's deeds was entirely hopeless. Southern leaders could only publicly beg for a merciful posture from the North in the spirit of the very man who they now mourned.